friendship with you all, and it happens to be that you're all Latina, because it's hard to navigate. I think that I was introduced to feminism, and like many people, you know, the movement is very much whitewashed. So then there came a point where I didn't find myself at the intersection. So our friendship
we're like on the side of the choir, like
so our friendship really means a lot to me, because it allows me, like you said, you know, to question many things and to really find answers in the intersection of being Latina and being, you know, a woman.
But I appreciate Latina feminism in a different way that I just appreciate, like, you know, my Latino community. It's different. Like, it's like that mixture of like our culture and our upbringing and our beliefs, and then like all these theories on like feminism and gender equality.
This is like, I feel like my like sisterhood. It's also a really safe space. I can say things wrong with you all, not expect you to judge me. I can really like speak with you all about things that are just really complex and complicated.
girlfriends are really, really essential to my life. I have my sister who's my closest friend in the world, my best friend, but she's not a feminist, and so I feel like I need other strong women in my life who view the world with a feminist lens, and we can talk about things that I necessarily couldn't talk to my sister or we probably disagree on. So I think that being friends with all of you has really made my life a lot better.
Aww.
Growing up, I didn't really have many friends that were girls. I think because I was trying to isolate myself from anything and everyone who was feminine, because in our society, as we all know, you know, feminine energy is very much seen as weakness, and I really strive to be very strong. So I took on, you know, a lot of masculine attributes and wanted to be like one of the guys. And then at a really low point in my life where I actually found feminism, the guys that were supposedly, you know, my best friends, they weren't necessarily the ones who were lifting me up. It was actually women who were there lifting me up. You know, women that I neglected or judged, or women that I had no clue existed, you know, came out of nowhere to support me.
I grew up with sisters. So sisters and women and aunts and cousins were always part of my life. My dad moved out when we were young, so my house was always full of women. So I can't say that there was ever a time that I thought about it like I have female friends. It didn't occur to me that I needed female friendship until I was in college. Studying engineering, so it was like literally just guys. I would be in a lab there like 2 a.m. like doing tasks, and there would just be like 10 guys, and I'm like, all right. You know, I had no issues being in the lab with all these guys. So it wasn't, I think after I graduated, after I started working in my industry, that I really missed female friendship and female companionship, and I was like, I need to find a circle of women that understand me. And that's how I think I got to feminism. But it wasn't until I got to like Latina feminism that I think I found that niche. Like now I'm in my happy place. This couch
This
right
is like
here
home,
is
right?
home.
Like,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
feels,
I don't think I ever had problems trusting women. No, I don't think I ever did.
Really?
No, women, like, I only grew up with women. Women were the people that I could trust.
Total opposite. If anything, I feel like because of feminism, like a lot of my perceptions or skewed perceptions of what women were, like all these tropes and stuff, like those things were broken down because of feminism. And so now I think I trust women more than I ever did before.
I don't know, for me, like I said, like I've had my group of friends for a really long time, so I had no problem trusting those women. I can say though that I have sometimes trouble trusting feminists.
Sometimes women will use feminism as a guise and a way for them to say, oh, you can trust me. And there's some feminists who, you know, do use it to gain, you know, attention for themselves and not for the mere fact of feminism, sisterhood, and connections and holding someone's back or like supporting them.
Within this group of people, I trust you all, and if anything, I feel like our conversations and the sisterhood that we have is very much a form of self-care for
Definitely.
me.
Yes.
I can't talk about a lot of the stuff that I talk with you girls with So many people, even other feminists, especially with other feminists.
Yeah.
With you guys, it's like safe space. Anything I say,
Yeah.
even if you disagree with me, or even if I disagree with one of you, and I'm like, well, I don't know, I don't see her that way. I don't see it that way.
Yeah.
I'll hear you out. Whatever,
Exactly.
you know, it's the way you feel and it's valid.